And this is why, and as Keith said, this is why Magi is one of the greatest fucking mangas to be reading. This is one of the greatest shonens to be checking out right now. Because guess what? We've got some fucking DBZ action going on. Sending motherfuckers to space. That's how you fucking end a fight with fucking tragedy. Now I've got to get on straight with this whole thing. It's like using Aladdin's most extreme of all magics, Doroth Ashrara, which I think is like, translates just like to, I'm gonna fuck you up, Judal, prepare Uranus. That's pretty much what it is. And he's like, even like Judal's like there, it's like, is he really just gonna keep like pushing me and all that? It's like, you know, okay, let's have this giant fucking push battle. And then he's like, wait a minute, why is this like strength not at all disappearing? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why can I not like push this back? And it's like, Amagi is always human in the flesh, and it's like its physical strength because like slow decreasely, like, you know, it slows out because it's physical strength. That's why a lot of the reason in Manga start they had their own physical training, so they could actually build up the Magi in their body. They could actually withstand the techniques that they were actually planning to do. And they're thinking like, wait a minute, shouldn't this technique keep getting weaker and weaker the longer he keeps using it? And he's like, this magic technique is not going to do. And like he starts flipping the fuck out, and he's like, Aladdin, what did you do to me? And it's like, either fucking Hakuryu, even though he's lost his legs, he ain't down for the fucking count. He's grabbing him, and then he's like, yo, you don't interfere with this. And he's like, shut the fuck up and do as I say. There's something fucked up with this magic, so you need to grab this fucking root and go down. It's like, you know, hurry up and create an isolation barrier to get rid of all this magic. And it's like, but even if he wanted to do it, he didn't even have any time to even stop this magic. And he's like, yo, is this even for fucking real? He's still pushing me? I'm like starting to get to the atmosphere. He's like, how long is this even gonna stop? And then we see it. Fucking Judal goes into space. He's straight in there, and he's like, you know, and he's like, shit, this isn't how I wanted to go. And I'm like, did they just actually, and I'm just thinking here, did they actually just kill off Judal just straight off like that? I'm like, what the fuck? And even Hakuryu's like, yo, he isn't coming back. What the fuck was that sound, John? And Aladdin explains this and says, Judal will never come back. It's like, you know, Ugo's punch was just the propulsion power, and it's saying, you know, he launched him straight into the atmosphere, and Doroth Asara completely fixes the fork strike. And what it does is like, Judal won't ever come back to this planet again because it keeps hitting him at the same force, and it doesn't matter what happens. This magic will keep pulling him for all eternity. Like, he's just going to be going through the entire universe, flying around. Now it's like, I honestly doubt, like, you know, he's a strong ass magician, but that's one thing. Like, he's keep getting pushed, and I doubt his ball can give him a, like, oxygen. And he's like, you know what, yo, that's all fucked up screw magic. And he saw that, and he's like, yo, dispel that magic. And he's like, you know, that magic will never disappear. It's a technique that changes the laws of forces in this world. I can't do anything about it after using it. And he's like, yo, stop fucking lying, Aladdin. Stop lying. And he's like, it was the only magic I could use. Aladdin just straight up murdered someone. He just straight up murdered someone. And I can't even, like, the whole thing with Hakuryu and, like, the Judal fight, I don't know what it is, but I don't think Hakuryu and Judal should have ended like that. Especially with that, I just find that more fucked up than anything. Like, Aladdin actually sending him to space, and actually, because that's a cold death, that is. Like, he's going to be suffocating in there. Of course, the frozen temperatures, and it's like, I just can't believe he just ended the fight like that. Like, I thought there would just be more drama to it, but I remember seeing this chapter, and I was like, oh my fucking god, I can't believe they did this. And it's like, the fucking Hakuryu rebellion arc has just finally ended, just right there and then. And then he's even got fucking, like, he's trying to contact Alibaba, trying to shake him, and he's like, you know, and Hakuryu is just like, at first I thought he was crying, but he's just got his hand on his head, like, you know, he's gone, just like him. And it's just like, these two both just lost something right there. He just lost his strongest power, his legs. Aladdin lost his best friend, and also as well one of the Magis, and well, someone that they actually needed to take down any dark forces that would be around. Now, you know what, Armin is still there, so, you know, there's still a force around, so you have no idea what the fuck could be happening. And it's like, this was just an extremely fucked up chapter. At first I was thinking at the raw, I was like, gonna give this a 10 out of 10. I don't know, it's like, because I don't know, there is something deep down inside of me, so like, there might, like, Judao could come back. Judao, I feel like, you know, maybe it might be a 180, maybe it might be like, you know, an ass pull or something, but I don't know, I don't think that's a lot. If that is just beyond fucked up. Like, that is just the beyond, like, and even, like, Judao was saying, you know, I didn't want to go out like this. I wanted to go, you know, he wanted to go out like a fucking, like, warrior. He wanted to go out, like, just guns blazing, not just by Aladdin just using this kind of almost cheap kind of magic, like, and it's like, this is some fucked up shit, and even Aladdin knows this. Is like, this is, like, beyond fucked up, and it's like, I really want to know what the hell is going to be for the next chapter. Like, is Hakuryu going to get executed? That's one thing. I can imagine him getting executed maybe in, like, a chapter or two, and then just think about that, like, we've lost 2 fucking main characters. Like, because Judal has been in the series for, like, the longest time. Like, he's been in there for, like, I don't know, like, 5, 6, since volume 5, volume 6, but if that's the case, fucking Judal, you crazy-ass motherfucker, I love you. You were one of the best fucking Magis. I'm gonna miss you, man, but you went out like a fucking boss. That is one thing I could say like that. You went out like a boss. You may have been cheated along the way, but it's like, we honestly have to see what the hell's going to happen after this, but it's like, this was one fucking fucked up ending to this arc, I can definitely tell you that much. But let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about this whole Hakuryu Rebellion arc, like, what's going to happen afterwards. Is he going to be executed? Do you think, like, Aladdin will be able to rescue Alibaba's soul? Like, there's a lot of shit, like, this thing really cost a lot of people, and, like, you know, how is this going to affect with the Koa Empire? How is this going to affect with Sinjadia? Like, how is this going to affect, and what is Aladdin going to do? Is he going to go, like, on a journey to actually try and bring his friend back, like a little time skip or something? Who knows what we're going to have? The possibilities are endless right now for the ending of this arc, and that's another thing. So, honestly, I'm going to give this one a 9 out of 10. I would give it a 10, but it's just that fucking Hakuryu, man. Like, Hakuryu and, like, Judal, like, that was just something. At the end, I'm just like, it's really messing with my heart, man. I fucking love this series, but it's like, I wanted him to go out better. I wanted him to go out, like, I don't know, missing an arm, or just a fucked up ending. But that's the thing, when I say I wanted a fucked up ending, this isn't the amount of fucked up. This is just cruelty. This is, like, dying in space all alone. Like, even still, that's just messed up. So I'll leave you with that, guys, but that's all from me. So thank you very much for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.